Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.
You know how good of a player you have to be to land in the top 20 and be projected to miss half the season. Well, Malik Mustafa has done exactly that. Coming off an ACL tear the very last week of the season, week 17 against the Cardinals, it was a re-tear of the same knee, which actually helps a little bit, but still you don't want to rush it back after tearing it once and then re-tearing it. You kind of want to protect it a little bit. But Malik Mustafa was by far one of the few bright spots of the 49ers defense last year. You had Diamador Lenore, and you had Malik Mustafa. Those are probably the top two. Obviously, Fred Warner, another All-Pro season. But, guys like Sam O or Evan Anderson or, some of those things came about. But Malik Mustafa was just, good gosh, so fun to watch. Bright spot, electric, tone setting, and whatever adjectives you want to put out there. This guy's got to be a part of the 49ers' future at the safety position. Now, injuries could complicate that. But no doubt, whenever Malik is healthy, whenever that does come back, he will be a mainstay in the 49ers kind of starting roster for years to come. And there is no competition on this roster. Jason Pinnock, Richie Grant, Jair Brown. No. Even fellow rookie Marquise Siegel, like the goal seems to be Malik Mustafa and Marquise Siegel is what the 49ers want that to be eventually. How long till we get that, I don't know. Last year, Malik Mustafa was number 32 as a rookie on our countdown. Jumped up 15 spots to number 17 overall. Wears jersey number 6, 5'10", 209, built like Hercules. The dude is just massive. 31-inch arms. That's why he kind of fell to where he did in the draft. He's 22 years old, still young. Ran a 4.5440, so he's got decent speed, not great speed. 1.58 10-yard, 41.5-inch vertical, great. 10.6 broad, great. 22 bench press reps. That was the most at the combine from the safety position. Dude's a beast. He does not skip workouts. He's ginormous. Comps, Nick Cross, Nasir Adderley, kind of these rangy, hard-hitting safeties. That's what he is. Now, he went to Audrey High School, then Weddington High School, college at Richmond, then transferred to Wake Forest. Intelligence check. You see Wake Forest on there, you know you're all right. Raised in Charlotte, North Carolina. Abdul is his actual first name, goes by Malik. It's not Malik, it's Malik, even if I mess that up in this little segment here. But 2019 Charlotte Defensive Back of the Year, first team All-State, All-Conference, you name it, elite athletic skills. Bruce Feldman's freak list that he puts out for now the New York Times, The Athletic, whatever you want to call it. He was on that. Pop Warner, teammate with Will Shipley, which I thought was really, really cool. The running back for the Eagles. Led his high school to a perfect 16-0 record, state title in 2019. Elite track guy, 11.5 in the 100. That's not great, but jumped almost 22 feet in the long jump. That is freaking awesome. Team captain for Wake Forest. Just like built in a lab. You want intelligence, you want leadership, you want versatility, you want athleticism. Yeah, like you want character. Like this dude just is constructed the way that you want a player constructed. He played the star role or the Joker role, or they have different names for the same position, but kind of the hybrid defensive back that can play corner, he can play nickel, he can play safety, he can play linebacker, you can blitz him. They used him as a spy, and the 49ers love these types of guys. Other players on the 49ers roster that have played this quote-unquote Joker star role, Fred Warner, Renardo Green, Jalen Graham, Marquise Siegel, they love the versatility that he brings, and can play free safety, strong safety, can kind of do it all. And, it's funny. I was texting with one of my coaching buddies yesterday. We will just talk about random players. And last night we were talking about Bob Sanders and just how great he was and how he had this elite skill set, even though he was small, with anticipation, tone setting, whatever. Injuries kind of cut his career short. But, like, the closest thing to Troy Polamalu in the NFL was Bob Sanders at that time, and I don't think there was anybody close. Ed Reed was a different specimen, but like Malik fits that mold. I'm not saying he's Bob Sanders. I'm not saying he's Troy Polamalu, but you just see it. The eye test, it's just like, who the hell is that? The flashes and all those things, and it happened in college. It's happened in the NFL in only a short stint, and you're hoping he can recover that from this ACL tear and go back to where he was. His only official meeting for the combine and all those things was with the 49ers, which is ironic because he grew up a 49ers fan and kind of modeled a lot of his game after Talanoa Hufanga on the 49ers. Now he kind of has replaced him a little bit. He talked about how his love for the 49ers was fueled by playing Madden all the time, and he always played with the 49ers. His favorite player, Frank Gore. So, like, how cool is that? Then you jump forward to the 2024 Combine, met with them, and, all that kind of stuff. And John Lynch even talked about his interview at the Combine, Malik Mustafa's, was his favorite. 0 penalties in 4 years. You talk discipline and all that stuff. And his mom, who is a Cowboys fan, said, quote, "The catch that broke my heart as a diehard Cowboys fan," the catch, the Dwight Clark catch, and the pick that revived it with the 49ers. Like, how cool is that? Like, I freaking love it. And so, like, you've got some inter-family turmoil there, but that's always fun. And, in the draft call, when John Lynch called him, he told Kyle Shanahan told Malik Mustafa, "You got to get your family on board with this." But dude is just a stud. Plays all over the place. Box, free safety, special teams. I had him as an 8 out of 10 in the 49ers draft book rating. I was probably a little low on that. Probably should have been a 9 or a 10. The ball skills and the lack of speed, I really thought the Niners were going to prioritize those two things. I missed out on those. A 4th-round pick. He went number 124 overall. Here is our pre-draft write-up, the 49ers rush team. Loves to compete, plays with nothing but passion, not a ball hawk. Ball skills need some work. Jacked for a DB, at his best running downhill. We saw that. 0 penalties in all 4 years, special teams background. Nothing makes him happier than seeing a teammate make a play. That came across on the silent tape. Only speed is full speed. Amazing tackler that uses great form. I had a 4th-round grade on him. He went in the 4th round. The injury and lack of speed / free safety experience, why I had him as an 8 out of 10, and the injury has kind of shown its ugly head, sadly. Great last year, rookie year. It just was awesome until that ACL. He played in 16 games, though. He got injured the last game of the season. 12 starts. $1.5 million earned last year. 72 tackles, 2 tackle for losses, 5 pass breakups, 1 interception. Great year. 831 snaps all over the place. Most of them at free safety. Like, people don't understand. 181 snaps in the box. That's at strong safety spot. 45 as a nickel kind of slot, whatever, against, empty sets. 517 snaps, free safety. He's a free safety. Now, he can play strong safety, but he can kind of do both. I'm curious where they're going to put him. No doubt the 49ers are better with Malik. And once he comes back, he will get his spot. I think this year, probably going to be Malik Mustafa and Jason Pinnock, assuming all goes right. Maybe Jair Brown, but Malik is the best safety on this team. It's not close. And I'm so pumped the Niners have him locked up for another 3 seasons. And even though he won't be out there early to start the 2025 season, rest assured, he is going to be making a gigantic impact. Thank you to Josh, who wrote today's episode. And for us in the 49ers Rush team, we're just going to keep counting them down.